Have you noticed how nighttime bathroom trips keep stealing your rest? Imagine finally lying down after a long day, hoping for peace, but just 2 hours later, your bladder forces you out of bed. For many seniors, this isn't a rare inconvenience. It happens 2, 3, sometimes even 4 times every single night. By morning, exhaustion leaves you drained, and the thought of enjoying a simple outing, watching a movie, or even having dinner with friends feels impossible. This frustrating cycle is known as nocturia, and research shows that nearly 60% of Americans over 65 struggle with it. Most people think medication is their only option, but what if the solution has been sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet all along? 3 specific dry fruits, backed by medical research, can naturally reduce nighttime bathroom trips by addressing the root causes doctors often overlook. Instead of masking symptoms, they help your body restore balance, leading to fewer interruptions, deeper sleep, and a brighter morning. Let's explore each of these remarkable foods, how they work, and most importantly, how you can use them to transform your nights. Stick with me to the end, because I'll show you how combining all 3 creates a powerful routine that works better than using them individually. Number 1. Cranberries, the bladder protector. If you've ever had a family member recommend cranberries for urinary problems, you may have brushed it off as just an old home remedy. But modern science now confirms what grandmothers knew all along. Cranberries are powerful when it comes to bladder health, especially for seniors battling frequent nighttime bathroom trips. Here's why. Cranberries are packed with unique compounds called proanthocyanidins, PACS. These are not found in most other fruits, and they act like tiny shields inside your bladder. Normally, irritation in the bladder lining makes even small amounts of urine feel urgent, forcing you awake before your bladder is truly full. PACS reduce that inflammation and calm the bladder's overactive signals, allowing you to hold urine more comfortably through the night. But the benefits don't stop there. Research from Weill Cornell Medicine shows that cranberries also help regulate nocturnal polyuria, a condition where the kidneys produce too much urine during nighttime hours. Normally, your body should naturally slow urine production while you sleep. But as you age, hormone imbalances and kidney changes disrupt this process, leaving you with a full bladder just 2 or 3 hours after falling asleep. Cranberries help restore that natural rhythm, reducing how much urine your kidneys release at night. One randomized controlled trial, published in the Journal of Urology, studied women with overactive bladders and found that cranberry powder reduced both urgency and frequency within 24 weeks. While this study focused on women, the underlying bladder mechanisms are the same for men and seniors in general, meaning the benefits extend far beyond urinary tract infections, which is what cranberries are most famous for. Now, here's something most people miss. Not all cranberries are equal. Many store-bought dried cranberries are loaded with added sugars, sometimes more sugar than fruit. That extra sugar can actually make bladder irritation worse and spike blood sugar levels, especially for seniors managing diabetes. To get results, you need unsweetened dried cranberries. These deliver the full dose of PACS without the harmful sugar crash. So, how much should you take? Studies suggest around 30 grams, roughly a small handful, of dried cranberries per day is enough. If you prefer a supplement form, about 500 milligrams of cranberry powder delivers a therapeutic amount of PACS. The key is timing. Taking them 1 to 2 hours before bedtime allows the compounds to circulate in your system right when your bladder needs them most. For better absorption, try soaking dried cranberries in warm water for about 15 minutes. This not only softens them, but also releases some of the beneficial compounds into the water. Many seniors drink that cranberry-infused water along with the fruit to maximize the effect. Another option is blending soaked cranberries into a small smoothie with unsweetened almond milk, creating a bedtime drink that supports both your bladder and your sleep quality. And here's a powerful visual. Think about the difference between trying to fall back asleep after being jolted awake by urgency versus sleeping soundly through the night. That's the potential of cranberries. They don't just mask symptoms like some medications. They help your body restore its natural ability to manage urine production and bladder comfort. Most people begin to notice subtle improvements within the first 2 weeks, such as fewer sudden urges. But the real transformation often happens after 6 weeks of consistent use, when your bladder and kidneys have fully adapted to the protective effects. Imagine what it would mean to wake up just once, or not at all, instead of stumbling to the bathroom 3 or 4 times. More energy, better mood, and stronger independence all begin with something as simple as adding cranberries to your nightly routine. Number 2. Almonds, the sleep enhancer. For many seniors, the real problem with nighttime bathroom trips isn't just the bladder, it's the lack of deep, restorative sleep. You may notice that even the slightest urge or sound wakes you up, and once you're awake, it's nearly impossible to drift back to sleep. That's where almonds come in. Far more than just a crunchy snack, almonds are one of nature's most powerful sleep-supporting foods. Why? Because almonds contain 2 key compounds your body desperately needs for restful nights: magnesium and melatonin. Magnesium is a mineral that relaxes both your muscles and your nervous system. It quiets the noise in your nerves so that minor signals, like a lightly filled bladder, don't immediately jolt you awake. Melatonin is your body's natural sleep hormone. It tells your brain, it's bedtime. But here's the problem. As you age, your body produces far less melatonin, which is why sleep becomes lighter, more fragmented, and easier to interrupt. Almonds provide both in a natural, balanced way. In fact, a review from Harvard Health confirmed that almonds are one of the richest food sources of both melatonin and magnesium, making them a natural ally for seniors struggling with disrupted sleep cycles. Now let me share a story. Frank, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Florida, had been waking up 3 or 4 times a night. He told me, it wasn't just the bathroom trips. It was the fact that once I was up, I tossed and turned for an hour before I could fall asleep again. His doctor suggested a prescription sleep aid, but Frank was worried about dependency. Instead, he tried something simple. Every evening, he ate a small handful of soaked almonds, about 20 to 25 nuts, roughly an hour before bed. At first, he wasn't convinced, but within 10 days, he noticed he was falling asleep faster and sleeping more deeply. After 3 weeks, he went from 4 bathroom trips a night down to just 1 or 2. His wife even commented, "You're not snoring and tossing as much. I think you're finally sleeping deeply." Here's the science behind his success. Eating 20 to 30 grams of almonds, about 1 ounce, or 20 nuts, 1 hour before bedtime, gives your body just enough magnesium to relax your nervous system and just enough melatonin to nudge your brain into restorative sleep. Soaking almonds in water for 4 to 6 hours before eating them enhances these benefits. Why? Because the soaking removes natural enzyme inhibitors from the almond skins, making the nuts easier to digest and their nutrients more bioavailable. You can eat them whole, or, if chewing is difficult, blend soaked almonds into warm almond milk with a pinch of cinnamon. This creates a naturally sweet, calming bedtime drink that tastes like dessert but works like medicine for your sleep. And here's something many seniors don't realize. Magnesium doesn't just help you fall asleep. It also makes your brain less sensitive to bladder signals. That means when your bladder is only half full, your brain doesn't treat it as an emergency. Instead, you sleep through those early signals until it's truly time to wake up. The timeline matters. Most people feel calmer within the first week of consistent almond use. By the second or third week, their sleep cycles begin to reset, and by the fourth week, nighttime bathroom trips usually drop significantly. This is because your body needs time to rebuild healthy melatonin levels and adjust to deeper sleep cycles. Think about what uninterrupted rest would mean for you. More energy to spend with your family, sharper focus during the day, and even better control of blood sugar, since poor sleep has been linked to insulin resistance. Almonds don't just help you sleep better, they may also help you manage your overall health more effectively. So the next time you're preparing for bed, think of almonds not as a snack, but as a natural sleep enhancer, a safe, side effect-free way to help your body remember how to rest deeply. Number 3. Raisins, the kidney balancer. When most people think of raisins, they imagine them as a sweet little snack tossed into oatmeal or trail mix. But for seniors struggling with nighttime urination and kidney stress, raisins can be much more than a treat. They can be a gentle, natural ally in restoring balance to the kidneys and supporting bladder health. Here's why. Raisins are rich in potassium, fiber, and antioxidants, 3 nutrients that directly benefit kidney function. Potassium helps balance sodium levels in the body. Too much sodium causes fluid retention, high blood pressure, and kidney strain. 3 major reasons why seniors end up making those frequent nighttime bathroom trips. By providing steady potassium, raisins help the kidneys excrete excess sodium and reduce this stress. Fiber in raisins slows down digestion and balances blood sugar. This is critical because high blood sugar is one of the leading causes of kidney damage in older adults. Keeping glucose steady means less kidney workload and fewer urgent signals to urinate at night. Antioxidants, especially resveratrol and quercetin found in raisins, reduce inflammation in the urinary tract and protect the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys. Healthy vessels mean your kidneys filter more efficiently and send fewer false alarms to your bladder. Now let's bring this science to life with a story. Helen, a 72-year-old grandmother from Ohio, was frustrated by her nightly routine. She'd fall asleep around 10 p.m., only to wake up at midnight, then again at 2:30, then at 4. "It wasn't just my bladder," she said. "I felt bloated, heavy, and tired all the time." Her daughter, a nutrition coach, suggested adding raisins into her evening routine. At first, Helen was skeptical. Raisins seemed too sweet to be healthy. But instead of eating candy before bed, Helen swapped in a small handful of raisins, about 8 to 10 pieces, along with a warm glass of water. Within 2 weeks, she noticed her bloating had decreased, her digestion felt smoother, and her bathroom trips had gone from 3 or 4 times down to just once or twice. By the end of the month, she was waking up more refreshed and even said, "I finally feel like my kidneys aren't fighting me anymore." What happened? The potassium in those raisins helped her kidneys flush out extra salt and water during the day, instead of pushing that workload into the night. Meanwhile, the natural sugars in raisins provided a gentle rise in serotonin, helping her body wind down for sleep without the spikes and crashes that processed sweets cause. Here's how you can use them wisely. Portion size matters. Stick to 8 to 12 raisins at night. More than that can add unnecessary sugar, especially for diabetics. Best way to eat them: soak raisins in a small glass of water for 6 to 8 hours, then drink the water and eat the plumped raisins before bed. This raisin water is a traditional remedy that hydrates your body, supports digestion, and provides a slow release of nutrients to your kidneys overnight. Pairing tip: for even better results, combine soaked raisins with a couple of almonds. The raisins provide potassium and antioxidants, while the almonds give magnesium for muscle relaxation. Together, they create a powerful kidney-friendly sleep aid. And here's something most seniors don't realize. When your kidneys are balanced, your entire body benefits. You'll notice reduced swelling in the feet and ankles, more stable blood pressure, and even sharper mental clarity. That's because your kidneys aren't just filters. They regulate hormones, electrolytes, and energy levels across your whole system. So the next time you see a box of raisins, don't dismiss them as just a childhood snack. Think of them as nature's kidney balancers, a simple, delicious way to lighten the load on your kidneys, reduce nighttime bathroom trips, and reclaim the deep rest your body craves. Conclusion. So there you have it. 3 humble dry fruits with 3 powerful benefits. Cranberries protect your bladder from irritation and infection. Almonds calm your nerves, boost melatonin, and help you sleep through the night. And raisins restore kidney balance, easing the pressure that makes you wake up again and again. Individually, each of these foods is powerful, but together they form a simple, natural routine that can transform your nights. Fewer bathroom interruptions, deeper rest, and stronger kidney and bladder health. Imagine what it would feel like to finally sleep for 6 or 7 hours straight, not tossing, not stumbling to the bathroom, but waking up refreshed, clear-headed, and full of energy. That's the gift these 3 foods can give you when used consistently. And remember, it doesn't take a massive lifestyle overhaul. Just a small handful of cranberries, a few soaked almonds, and 8 to 10 raisins in the evening could make the difference between another restless night and the kind of sleep your body has been craving for years. But here's the key. You won't know how powerful this really is until you try it for yourself. So why not start tonight? Replace that late-night cookie or salty snack with these 3 kidney-friendly dry fruits and see how your body responds over the next few weeks. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend or family member who struggles with nighttime bathroom trips. And if you want even more natural solutions to protect your kidneys and balance your blood sugar, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos. Your health is in your hands, and sometimes the biggest changes start with the smallest habits.